Okay, now here's the second set of the video of explaining of the LED units. Now if you notice on the side of, I'm going to use Cube 2's model, if you notice on the side of Cube there's that UFO fan that's like, you know, running and goes around in circles and fast and slow, and it's green and white. Well actually that's a thermal take UFO fan. These guys are hard to get. You cannot get these suckers in any stores around here because they don't produce them anymore. Yeah, you might find some online, but they come, they go, they disappear quick. And part of the reason is I'm buying them up. Only because of, you know, I put them on my machines because I like them. Anyways, you know, it's a race now for everyone to get them. Anyways, this is a UFO fan. You know, here's what they look like, you know, when they come in the case. I bought mine online, and when I did, what do you call it, the place that I bought them at performancepc.com, or it's pcperformance.com. I don't know it off the top of my head. I always go by it by the link. That, they, I had them do the, what do you call it, the sleeving in black, and I can always change this little guy right here on the end. That's white, black, because I've got, well, you know, plenty of little pieces there. Or I can make them even green. But anyways, that's what they are, and that's what it is. Mine, if you notice, in mine is black and with green lights. And this basically is going to explain how I did it. Here we got one out of the case already. I'm not going to take it all apart right now because, well, if I did, well, you know, I'm not in the building phase of Cube 2, and I want to try to keep it as pristine as possible. And the reason is, the little clips that are right here, right by where my thumb is, okay, those guys right there, they break easily from taking it apart, putting it together, taking it off, putting it together. In all practicality, Cube was an experiment at first to see, you know, the learning curve on certain things. But anyways, this is what it is. You know, and what I did on mine is I took apart this back section right here. I completely gutted it out. Took out these, you know, these nifty little fins that are in here after dismantling all the wires and just having them dangle. I set in the fan that's inside. It's kind of a nice fan. It's got all the multiple, like, you know, 12 or 13, 14 different fins that go in the opposite direction on the inside. But it mounts right here. So it goes bye-bye, okay? So its fan is useless, so it becomes just a shell, a case. And if you notice, there's like extra little wires, you know, all through the thing. Is for the thermal, the thermistor that's in it, and speed control, you know, little things. Those are garbage as soon as you take this out. The only thing that's worth it is if you notice on the inside, where I'm pointing, you know, you can kind of see through the plastic, there's this double wire, the black and white, and they're really, really thin. They're actually thinner than these guys, okay? And that goes into the front to the circuit board, which goes like a six-armed piece of, you know, circuit board that goes out to each of the lights. And these lights are actually, they're actually blue and white. And just going to give you an idea of what it's like, and oops, grabbing the wrong connector part. I need to grab this one. And yes, this is all coming off of Cube, so Cube is powering all this off that side piece. And if you notice, okay, you know, take note, women, I'm good in the dark, you know, with one hand. Okay, no bragging, TMI. Anyways, if you notice here how loud that is just unbelievably loud. And, you know, it does blow, you know, quite a bit, you know, if I had anything to really blow around. But it's loud. It is a powerful fan. It is a nice fan. I'd recommend it, and I did have it originally for a long time, actually hooked up to my first machine before Cube, and it was just too noisy, It was blue. I didn't like blue, so basically, you know, that was it. I was done with, you know, this guy. Anyways, just to show, you notice, it does go all the way into the side of Cube and is running. And that's why I built Cube with that side PCI spot, so this way I can test stuff, hook in, you know, external hard drives for friends, format them really quick, and without having to take apart a machine and do all the other nefarious crap. Now I can do it just, you know, straight out off the side of Cube. Okay, so basically that's that fan. Hate the sound. It's just too loud, obnoxious, just distracting. Okay, it's quiet. And if you notice, you can't hear Cube. Okay, but yet it's got the unit on it. Now that unit on the side, okay, basically what it is it's using two of these guys, and that's why I have two of them right now for Cube 2. I basically did the same thing I did like on these guys. Okay, removed all the blue LEDs, replaced them with the green ones. Keep note that you're going to want to make sure that you put the LED in correctly. There's a diode or a anode on the LEDs. You can see through the clear plastic to hook it up. The other way to tell which is which is on the back of the LED you usually will buy or not. There's going to be one arm that is going to be longer than the other. One of them is for the anode and the other one's for the other part. I basically call them a cup and a style, because if you look on the inside of the LED, one looks like a cup, the other one looks like a style from like a flower. So anyways, that's that guy. You know, you just change out the LEDs to green, paint the green, you know, shell once you're done black, put the sucker back together, and there you go. You have basically one part of it. And the fan that's actually on the inside is using is a Zellman fan, which actually had, I was surprised, has a higher RPM rating and moves more airflow than the Thermaltake fans that are right here that are noisy does, and does a better job, in my opinion, you know, than those. But those are pretty good. You know, if you're going to be putting it on your PC as a cooler, because you can, when you buy them, they come with the adapter from the 92mm to the 80mm, and basically, you know, not too bad. You know, I mean, you can mount them, and just to give you an idea, I have a cooler at hand. Fortunately, voila! You know, it hooks up, one screw there, and that would be on. And then goes on like that. There you go. See, it's a nice, decent cooler, but for me, it didn't work that way when I had it in my old machine. I was done with it, you know. But anyways, that's that. That's the UFO fan that's on the side of the Cube. And now on to the next part, which will be the XTC RAM cooler. Someone had a question on that, so now I'm going to do that one next.